Good evening. Looks like the mic is working today. What's going on, Car? Good to see you. Nugget, happy to see you. Fuck the Eagles and oh shoot! I swore in the first 15 seconds of the live stream. That means YouTube will not like me. Oh well. But yes, FK the Eagles and the Chiefs, absolutely. Packers did not play good yesterday. They just did not. 3 turnovers, or was it 4? The late game pass. 4 is what's happening? They look like a high school team. Their defense played well. I mean, holding the Eagles to 20 points, but that fumble on the first play of the game, the kick return that turned into 7 points, a missed field goal, the turnovers. You can't do that against good teams. So I didn't expect to win. I just was very upset yesterday that they played like a high school football team and not an NFL team. But it's the youngest team in the league. I do not believe we have any key free agents coming up this offseason. If we could pick up maybe a veteran receiver, a quality veteran wide receiver for these young receivers to learn from. If we can get Jair Alexander back to game shape. So, I mean, you got one of the best shutdown corners in the league that missed the last 9 games of the season. I mean, the entire landscape of the defense changes. You're able to send more people on blitzes. You know, you're able to do different things in the secondary if you've got one of the best shutdown corners in the league in the game and playing. So we'll see. We'll see. I would absolutely love it if Devontae Adams came back to Green Bay for a couple of years. I do not want, what's his name, Tyreek Hill, who wants out of Miami. I don't want him. That guy is a cancer. My hashtag went viral. I did not set this as a marker, and I have no idea what Kelly for Jenny means. Forza, you're going to have to let us in and let us know what Kelly for Jenny means. I don't know how this farm has got general either, but hey, you know, it is what it is. So plans for today, just hang out, chill. If there's a fight going on somewhere. What's up, St. Jolene? Good to see you. Stitch, I didn't hit the Stitch button. Hang on. There we go. 10:29, the next 12:54. Nah, we're going to stay small. We're a B seed right now, according to Fleisch's last scan. Just kind of hang out and chill and chat and talk, and you know, whatever happens. I do want to go through a list of things that my wish list for Rise of Kingdoms. We'll do that here in a little bit. And then we're spinning the wheel tonight. I think, who's on the wheel? Babur? Kelly's a handbag. Okay, so Kelly for Jenny. So obviously Jen is Forza's wife. This I know. So more handbags for Forza's wife, huh? All right. I see. I will, out of respect to Jen, I will not delete that marker. Although this morning when I woke up, I had no clue at 3 o'clock in the morning exactly what that meant. But hey, now I do. If it's something Forza's wife wants, it's probably not something my wife wants. They have very different tastes. My wife needs a new handbag. She's picking up one she likes at Walmart. That is why I can't be a Kraken, because of the Kelly handbags and the Gucci whatever. I don't even know what Gucci makes. So Canyon, we have been running this is my lineup in Canyon. We've got the Ragnar Scipio, we've got the ZL Herman, We've got Philip and Shajar. HQ and Arthur, and your old reliable Lucci Constantine. Seems to be doing alright. Of course, it's beating my farms, but Coco Boy lost. He's been beating me, so. What do we do over the weekend? We are going all in on Philip Shajar. I know many say the play is ZL Philip, but I think Philip Shajar could become a thing. We took our third hunter inscription, we moved it over. And today we spent 8 shards on our second special inscription there. Yes, Car, I beat my own farm. Absolutely. So we've got some refining that we need to do over time here. I run archers behind this. But we're going for it. We're going for it. We are going for it. And we've already got a balance on this guy here. And thus far, Philip Shajar, I like it. I like it. I like it. It's unconventional. Not a lot of people run it. It gives me buffs. It gives me healing. I think in a big murder ball fight, it will do well once I get the equipment leveled up. But hey, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, so we'll see if my gamble pays off. Sometimes you just got to go for it. What's up, Knight? Good to see you. Who didn't like the stream? Was it you, Car? Or he probably gave me a thumbs down now. Because I have echelon formation special inscriptions. We got our asses just handed to us yesterday in Ark of Osiris. Really, really good, well-organized, mainly Korean team. I think this is RoK Gosu's team. They throttled us. We won the first and the third arcs, but their structure game was on point. Their rotations from defense to offense, and offense falling back to defense were phenomenal. But hey, in order you gotta lose some to learn some, right? Oh, yeah, and Kingsland looked like it went well tomorrow, or over the weekend. Looks like congratulations are in order to 1960, 1818, and what is it, 1316. They have successfully won their KVK. I'll be honest here, it lasted a little bit longer than I thought it would. You know, I know Forza was saying it's only going to last 4 hours. I think it went a good 12, 14, 16 hours, somewhere in there. From what I understand, from what Forza was saying in his stream last night, once 846 went into their downtime, it was all she wrote. 1188. Yes, 1188, sorry. So, good job to them. It was fun to watch. The few hours that we were spectating the other day and watching on other folks' streams, it was fun. It was fun. I mean, it's going to be hard to beat 1960, and you know, I mean, who do we think could really give them a tough challenge? 2377 plus another kingdom might be able to. But yeah, I mean, and is that good or is that bad? You know, I mean, if you like winning, great. 960 is the place for you, right? But if you want good hard fights, I don't know that that's what you're going to get in the future. Of course, it was the last one in Kingsland. I win. Did you and Carr ever do your 7 versus 7 battle? So my RoK wish list, let's get into that, right? For starters, let's get Ethelfled out of here or give us a choice in here. We can't use those extra Ethelfled heads for anything other than trading in for alliance coins. Let's get another commander in here. Give people a choice, or once Ethelfled has expertise, flip this to somebody else. Right? Wish number 1. Wish number 2, I think they should not let new players join an Ark of Osiris match until a player's dead troops have returned to their city, whether that player lost their connection or not. Until those troops are back in the city, the new players should not be able to come in. Wish number 2. I'm done asking Carr to migrate. He's in 960 for life. I have not done Realm of Mystique. Seems very, I don't know. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Wish number 3 has already come true. Higher level barbs and forts in Season of Conquest Home Kingdom. We've got that. For a year or more, I have been asking for that. We finally got that. Instant verification pop-ups when fighting in war. I don't recall seeing them in the last war. Y'all can tell me if I'm just dumb. But when we were fighting, especially at the altar, in prior wars, I remember getting that verification pop-up almost every single time I went to attack somebody. Yeah, if Realm of Mystique is more of a hassle than Ceroli and Ian's, absolutely not something I want to do. Snow Goose coming in with 10 gifted memberships. Appreciate you, Snow Goose. You guys know what to do. Drop that Snow Goose emoji. Help me thank the man for his generosity. If you've got a gifted membership from Snow Goose, just thank him. It's the right thing to do. I haven't had a verification in so long, I don't remember. Okay, so maybe that's gone. So maybe 2 of my wishes are already taken care of, right? Well, we know higher level of our ports is. Okay, next on the list is I want better transparency in matchmaking. It seems like there's a handful of players with contacts at Lilith that know. You know, Tides of War, the first thing that they match is kill points. Heroic Anthem, they look at power before all else. Maybe Orleans, they're looking at activity before all else. I want more transparency on that matchmaking. I want to understand the process. I want to understand what Lilith is looking at when they match some of these kingdoms together. Okay, it should be public. It should not be something that only a handful of players have inside information on. Increased resource I accidentally gave someone 200 million gold instead of 100 million gold. What's up, Alloys? Didn't do Realm of Mystique, forgot it and it was gone. How's it going, Master? Next thing I would change here, it makes absolutely zero sense to me that, oops, wrong one. My good, where are you, HQ? There we go. It makes absolutely no sense to me that you can get 2 inscriptions on a special, on a legendary armament. Right? So there, we know there's slots for 2 inscriptions on there, but why in the world then can't I add a second inscription? If there are 2 slots here for inscriptions, I should be able to add a second inscription. Makes no sense whatsoever. If you try to add an inscription to this, it's going to overwrite what's already on there. So in order to get a double inscription, you have to be lucky. Right? In order to get a special inscription with a second inscription on it, you've got to be, I mean, Vegas lucky. 1 in a million lucky. But one should be able to put an inscription on and fill that second slot. They haven't found a way to make money from that yet. They could. Right? I mean, you got all of these. You got all these. Only time it doesn't override is when they, yeah. Gave us the converters. I mean, they could figure out a way to make money from it. They are making some very, very good changes. I would like to see this in the game. I still would like to see this game. And while we're in here, right, let's replace these damn transmutation stones. I mean, every time you turn in 180 gold coins, I would like to see you, at a minimum, get a transmutation crystal that allows you to re-roll on an armament with transmutation stones. The only place you get crystals now is KVK. I think I got 1 or 2 last KVK. Those need to be more readily available. I'm sorry. And when you turn in 180 gold coins to get only 5 transmutation stones, it's a huge kick in the nuts. For me, I can imagine what kind of kick in the nuts it is for a free-to-play player who is finally, after grinding and grinding and traveling and dispatching, saved up 180 gold coins. They're turning in an inscription shard chest, hoping to get something decent, and they get 5 transmutation stones. I want crystals in here. I want 1 transmutation crystal minimum. I'd rather get 1 transmutation crystal than 5, 8, 10, or 12 transmutation stones.
No one told me that I could.
Next thing I would change, I would put a maximum of 5 kingdoms per camp in KVK. Seeing some of these KVKs with 9 to 11 kingdoms in a camp, ridiculous. If you can only have 5 alliances in the final coalition at the end, you should only be able to have 5 kingdoms total in a camp period. Right? It seems logical to me. But you got some of these camps with 9, 10, 11 kingdoms in a camp. That's way too many. Way too many. I don't care how dead the kingdom is. If you can only have 5 alliances in the winning coalition, then you should only be able to have 5 kingdoms in a camp, period. Maximum. Last but not least, currently in the matchmaking process, you can blacklist 1 kingdom. Right? Meaning you can check that kingdom off and Lilith will make every effort not to put them in the same camp as you. I would like to see that number increase to at least 6. Okay, there are at least 4 kingdoms that I never, ever, ever in a million years want to see in the same camp as us. But we can only block 1. Okay, that's another little quality of life change. And you guys are right. Some of the changes that they have been making to this game are bringing players back to the game. Dragothian, for example, he's back to the game. But there's more they can do, and that's just a short list of a few of mine. Remove single-digit transmutation stones for transmutation crystal. 180 gold coins for 5 transmutation stones is a scam. Yeah. It's a kick in the nuts with a pair of size 12 steel-toed boots. Master, you're right. Many of the new changes are to help new players. And I get that. That's very much needed in the game to keep new players in the game. I think they're seeing a huge drop-off once Kingdoms hit Season of Conquest. Your 4th KVK is your first sock KVK. Your 5th KVK is your first big boy sock KVK. We see a lot of Kingdoms go into their 5th KVK thinking they're all that, and then they come up against older players with more well-established accounts and they get their butts kicked. Forza is migrating to 1029. He has got a farm here now. He is spending the next 14, 16 days finishing out that KVK. Drago's just back because he needs money. Every time he needs money, he streams and then goes away. Oh, good Lord, Nugget. I want to change it that we pick our campmates in KVK like Nile or Stratagems. The problem there is the reason Nile hasn't taken off. Nile's a nice map. There could be a lot of good fighting in a Nile KVK. But the problem is you're not going to pick kingdoms that you know are doing recovery. You're not going to pick kingdoms that you know aren't going to give 110%. So generally the matchups you see in Nile are 3 very well aligned, well stacked camps versus 3 camps that were just kind of thrown together. Okay, our Nile KVKs have been absolute dog shit. First Nile KVK, we didn't get any fights at all. Literally no fights at all. I mean, this last KVK, I got 4.2 billion kill points, 7 million deaths. In that Nile KVK, I had 176,000 kill points. That's it. 176,000 kill points. Because the enemy wouldn't fight us. The next Nile after that, easy peasy. You know, we had another camp that was allied with us where the enemies wouldn't fight them. Just absolutely ridiculous. It's tough to see kingdoms go into that 5th KVK. Most accounts that age don't have 4 to 5 marches, let alone 6 or 7, just get destroyed. Exactly. Which is why events like the swap event are very, very good for newer players, so they can get those commanders. Even then, even if they have 4 or 5 marches, let's just say they have 6 marches, they probably don't have the gear and armaments to put on them. know, unless they've got a ton of people migrating to that kingdom right before that 5th KVK that are older players. $176 million kill points is a hard-fought KVK for Mad Mania. Oh boy, shots fired there. Shots fired there. Who's even on the wheel tonight? Babur? Is he the only one I need? Oh, I guess we need to switch to Lapu Lapu there. Uh-oh, minor graphic glitch with John Hyundai. No, this is not engineering. Who do I even need on this friggin' wheel? Maybe I don't need anyone. That'd be nice. Save some gems. Yeah, well, yeah. As long as I'm in 1029, we're never going to do a farming KVK or a recovered KVK. If we do, I'll just migrate out to another kingdom that's going to do a fighting KVK. I'll fight there and I'll come back. You know, I think it is a slap in the face to other kingdoms in your camp. It is a slap in the face to other kingdoms that you fight against in a KVK to do a recovery KVK. If you're not ready to fight in KVK, don't freaking register. If you need more than the max skips to be prepared to fight in a KVK, maybe you need to take a good hard look at how your kingdom is structured. Okay, I mean, we just came out of a fantastic KVK with a ton of fighting. A ton of fighting. Our model here was to go skip one, play one, skip one, play one, skip one, play one. We're skipping at least 2 pops. To allow everyone time to recover. I had a couple of people saying, let's do a recovery KVK. We can go in, we can get transmutation stones, we can get this, we can get that. It's like, no. I know how it works. I know how the players here are. If we go into a KVK, they're going to fight, period. I mean, I'm sure Stitch can tell you the number of KVKs way back when that we tried to go into and say, okay, let's play this KVK smart. Let's rally things. Let's keep the rallies full. Let's fill flags. Let's not swarm. And 10 minutes into zone 5, it all goes to hell. That's how we have fun. If we're not going hard, we're not having fun. So yeah, as long as I'm here, a recovery KVK, a farming KVK is not an option. Remind me, stay at 10,000 kilometers from Alloys. Alloys is a beast. Alloys is a beast. I don't mind this skin at all. I wish I could walk under this city if it's floating in air, but I don't mind this skin at all. You know, it's not like, where's Captain? I think he's up here somewhere. It's not like this ugly crap. You know, it looks like a 4-year-old just got done eating pink and blue cotton candy. Just got off the teapots at Disneyland and puked over a frickin' unicorn. I mean, that's literally it, Wiry. You know, we'll go into a KVK and be like, at least this is how it was in the past. You know, MF and Cat, and be like, okay, let's play smart this KVK. Let's just, you know, keep the rally full, keep the open field clear, keep topping off the rally, keep filling the flags, hard fill the flags. We're not going to swarm everything, and then 5 minutes in, everybody's swarming. I hate that skin. I hate that skin. I am so glad it's out of my inventory. I'm so glad that 30-day skin is out of my inventory and I will never see it on my city again. Good stats. Good stats. Good stats. Please feel free to share that pic, Master. Just a friendly reminder, I can see when you're online and when you're not. So yeah, feel free to pass that picture around all you want. But tonight we should be able to get the new Archer Commander. Hey, where is it? It's in one of these damn events. So many events I can't even keep them straight. In here, right? What kind of blew me away last night is I log on, I do my thing, get my daily. Oh, there's a new icon here. What's in here? This guy. This guy. I'm still getting Gajamata, but this guy's in here now. I'm like, oh, sweet. He's in the gold keys. Nah, he's not in the gold keys yet. You can get him in the event that ends tonight. You can get him in the daily chest, but nah, he's not in the gold keys. Why put him in the gold keys? I've only got the second most gold keys I've ever saved in my life. I will find you, Knight. I will find you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where did he post it? Where did he post it? You're not, yeah, I know what kingdoms you're in. I know what kingdoms you're in, and trust me, I have plenty of passports to migrate to your kingdom, zero you, and come back home 30 days later. What's up, Chronico? Good to see you. I'm just trolling you, Dave. I really don't care if you post it anywhere or not. It's just fun to scare you. I'm too old to give a fuck. Seriously, I am. This should be in the cloud any day now. So all of the accounts in this alliance, other than of course the R5, are cloud accounts. So you can see I've got several farms in there. The only two farms in this kingdom that I'm currently running are these two. 19 million and 21 million. I've got two farms at about 600,000 power each. City Hall 13, it'll soon be 14. And Kingdom 1003 that I'm going to bring here as farming farms. We'll get them up to City Hall 24 and leave it at that. Weather Chronicle post. check Alliance chat. His fortune cookie, you are the master of every situation. Oh, looks like we got some fighting in one of these KVKs, yeah. Maybe. Give it a few minutes to load. Did 960 lose this KVK? Where are they? Oh, that's 2089. I thought maybe that was 2489. Come on. Did 960 not even use second domain? Did they not build forts or anything? It said there was fighting here, but honestly, I don't see any. Probably just people trading kill points. Oh, come on, game. Good lord. Like 2 frames per second. Absolutely ridiculous. There have been several games this season, Chronicle, where I just wanted to turn them off. But I can't do it. I can't do it. I watched every minute of that game yesterday, as hard as it was. I said this early in the stream, but they played like a high school team last night. I mean, the kickoff return to start the game, the overhead angle, it looked to me like Nixon recovered his own fumble. He had the ball with two arms on it. There was a Eagles player on top of him. Therefore, he's down by contact. And then after all the players piled on, they wrestled the ball away from him. And the Eagles get the ball. So I don't quite understand that. It's not rugby. It's not a rugby scrum. But even with that, what I consider bad call, especially with instant replay and the angles that they showed, we didn't play well enough to win. I mean, for the vast majority of the game, they did a really good job keeping Saquon Barkley in check. But you have some mental mistakes. You have the the personal fouls, you have the false starts, just things that veteran teams don't typically do. And we're by no means a veteran team. I hope we can learn something from this year and get better going into next year. Our defense this year is leaps and bounds where it was last year. We've got some really good young defensive players on that team. And it seems like they're doing the right things in free agency. I mean, Xavier McKinney and Josh Jacobs are arguably two of the top free agent pickups of last offseason. And Jenkins going down in the first quarter and having to use a second and a third team O-lineman on Love's blind side for 75% of the game. Dobbs going down, then Reed going down. I mean, we're on our fourth, fifth, and sixth string wide receivers. I think they could have utilized Kraft and Musgrave a lot more than they did. But it is what it is. Hindsight is 2020. What I get sick of is some of these Packer fans calling for LaFleur's head, saying Jordan Love should be benched. It's like, come on. Seriously. We made the playoffs. That's better than 16 of the other teams out there can say. A lot of these people who are pissed off at LaFleur or at Jordan Love or at whoever on the team, they didn't live through the 70s. They didn't live through the 80s. They don't know what it's like to go 2-14. Right? They just need to sit down and shut up and appreciate the team and the organization that we have here. Because we're making the playoffs consistently with the youngest team in the NFL. And there's a lot to be said about that. And I saw a Bears fan today post something, what did it say? It said, the Chicago Bears are 2-0 in the calendar year 2015. The Chicago Bears are 1-0 in the calendar year 2025. The Green Bay Packers are 0-2 in 2025. Bears win. It's like, seriously. I mean, that last game of the season, Chicago versus Green Bay, that was their Super Bowl. Yeah, you beat the Packers. Congratulations. You can go into the offseason riding high. You still didn't make the fucking playoffs. Zug Herman? I think so. Zug Herman, I think, is still the single best Archer March out there. I'm still running it. I love that march. Now, I know a lot of people do, and I think C. Will said run ZL Phillip, Ash YSG, and then Herman Tommy. Herman Tommy's a devastating march. If the target that is hitting is surrounded, that's a devastating march. What's going on, Ape? But I still like ZL Herman. I do. These are my marches now. Ash YSG, ZL Herman, Ragnar Scipio, Lucci Alex, HQ Arthur, or HQ Belly if I plan to swarm something. Then we run Nevsky Joan. We've got our Philip Shajar, If I want to bring 3rd Cavalry out, it's Justin William. I can always do Shajar YSG. Herman Tommy. I will use in Ark of Osiris. And you can see I've got Herman geared up since Philip is echelon formation and leadership. I can put my 3rd set of archer gear on Herman Tommy when I'm doing archer rallies with ZL Ash. These are just placeholders right here because I flip things around for Ark of Osiris. And then we've got our Margaret Gonzalo, if I decide to use a siege march. Rallies, ZL Ash, Ash Henry, Henry Ash, Nevsky Justin, Justin Nevsky, Tariq Pakal. I should probably get rid of that one. Scipio Lucci, Scipio Tariq, or excuse me, what was that? Scipio Wallace. I don't know why that's in there. Scipio Tariq. We got others that rally with infantry. My infantry sucks. Garrison, Gorgo Hera, Zenobia YSS, if it's a backline flag that we desperately need something in. Eleanor Hera, Cho Hera, Dito Cho, and then these are barb marches, right? Montezuma Caesar, Daochen Honda, Boudica Mina, Ethelfled Tommy, Mulan Joan, Lohar Nevsky, Chaining March, YSG Shajar, 2nd Chaining March, Richard Hera. We've got our Fort March with Nevsky Mina. And then we've got our Rune Gathering Obelisk Capture March with CC Honda. Yeah, Master, when I was in Ark yesterday, when I was able to surround a target with 4 marches, keep in mind I was rallying with my 5th, and I had Herman Tommy out there, those marches just friggin' melted. Yeah, I mean, many are going to tell you to run ZL Philip, which is, as I understand, is an outstanding march. And if you run it with all archers, right, you're gaining 35% archer health. It's got 20% march speed, which is crazy good for archers. I mean, if you guys didn't do a swap for Philip, you're missing out. You know, I mean, granted, if you're running all archers in this march, you're losing out on 15% march speed, 15% damage reduction, 30% damage bonus, but it still slaps. And you're doing damage to three nearby enemy troops. And you have 40% chance to use that skill in active time. I mean, Philip is crazy good. And I've got Civilized on here, which 5% resistance to counterattack damage whenever the wielder buffs a friendly target other than themselves, the target immediately gains 25% rage. And then Influential Leader. Gain a 5% boost to rage recovery speed. Whenever it launches a basic attack, it has a 10% chance to increase the attack of up to 3 nearby allied targets by 15% for 3 seconds. You running Henry, Philip? You like that? I mean, Philip's one of those commanders that I think will pair well with almost anyone. What my canyon look like? Lucci Constantine, Philip Shajar, HQ Arthur, Ragnar Scipio, and ZL Herman. It's not what I attack with, though. My attack is different. I'll lose to JPJ just so I can show you. So attack, I have got Ash YSG. I don't have any infantry, well, other than Lucci. Quite sure I will lose to JPJ. Oh, it's glitched. It must be reset time. Black screen for just a second while I reset here. I don't even remember what's on the wheel tonight. We obviously don't need Philip anymore. That's a complete unlock, right? Yes. Okay. All right. This is the only one here we need, I think, right? Well, Charlemagne. We're only spinning to 100. We're not going to go crazy. We're not getting 8s anyway. Yeah, oh, that reminds me. We'll check gold keys now, see if those commanders are in gold keys. Nope, not yet. Well, son of a biscuit. Your KVK's over. What do you need to expertise him for? Or are you going to expertise him with the spins? You got a rig to get an 8 spot every 5 spin? Damn 1960 luck. I swear, if I ever migrate to 1960, it's just so I can craft a lot of equipment and crit it first craft. Get that red line and car luck going on. 2. See, look at that car. Whenever you're watching, I get like 1, 2, or 3. I blame car. Actually, I blame Mad Mania, but car's a close second. I just have purple gear on my Siege March, but I don't use it much. I know. I hear you, Master. We should open them off stream, right? Same with spinning the wheel. I did. I got Fearless before, right at, I think it was at number 7 instead of number 8. So we got a little earlier. Yep, we did. That was a good night. That was a good night. Yeah, that was a good day for a lot of people. You got Hunter, you're saying. Immediately after I got Fearless, I think War Daddy Chadsky got Fearless. That was a good night for several people. I don't think I'm ever going to use this guy, but hell. Next KVK, hopefully we all get Autrix, Master. What does his animation look like? That is a good question. Where is he? Oh, we don't have formation on him. Oops. He's slower than molasses, but not impressed. Oh yeah, you'll get one for sure then next KVK, won't you? 2 out of 3 shards. Yeah, okay, get me off of here then. What am I not clicking? Oh, hello. $1,000 now? Come on. Yeah, there's nothing else I can get in here, and you're gonna charge me $1,000 for a single friggin' gold head? Bite me. Oh boy, Pelagius. Skippy. Can't wait. Golden Kingdom tomorrow. So not the most impressive skill animation, but it looks like he's farting on the barb. I don't know about you, Master, but my farts generally you can't see them. If you're able to see your farts, I think you need some medical help there. Might be sharts and not farts then. All right, now we'll try John Paul Jones and we'll fail. Oh. Don't judge me, Lambo. My farts are fine. Damn, Popo's contagious. That freaking AoE from Ash YSG and ZL Herman. Freaking devastating, dude. All right, Aloys, you're next. You beat me a time or two. I don't know. Okay. All right, I thought you had 3 left and I only had 1. Oh, Thunder wants it next, huh? Where's Thunder? There we go. There we go. See, I don't like it when these are in the off lane, though. Thunder beats me from time to time. See, especially all these guys swing down. Now this Shajar's not going to heal as many. Oh, but his Luchi's dying fast. I thought one of my marches was his, so yeah, it's like. Shadow's hard to beat as well. She's got that HQ here to take out my Phillip. We might need to do this instead. That Phillip's not going to heal much except for him and Lucci. I guess he might be hitting Ash too. Shadow's got a tough lineup, and she's a smart player. Did that just happen? Not a single March died. Sorry, Shadow. Who's next? Rogossi? awards in Canyon are garbage. Just, I mean, seriously. Yeah, I'm telling you, those 2 archer marches, all that AoE, love it. Absolutely love it. Who's next? Ooh, Coco Boy, that'll be tough. Coco has been cocoed, yes. We'll see right here. Oh, it's hitting everyone with the heel. Nice. Forza and the other 2 players from 2489, it's going to be about 16 days, then their KVK ends. I believe we're still getting one from 1960. No, it's not Car. And then the other 2 or 3 players Matt has lined up, I believe they are wrapping up KVKs as well. So we've got our farms working overtime to be able to supply them with some resources when they get here. Who's next? Echo. Let's Utrecht. Let's try Utrecht. Apo, I would admit he can come any day now. I would imagine he's just chewing up MGEs in 2489. He's been on vacation, so I think Matt has had a bit more contact with Apo than I have. I'm feeling pretty good about these marches here. He'll yeah, I don't think they're gonna do much in KVK though, so. Yeah, hey, the man is on vacation. He is extremely happy, and that, yeah. Well, happiness means everything. $24.29 was not a big Imperium their last KVK either. You know, they had a really good KVK against 2268, and then it was, you know, they ran into the brick wall of 2377 and 2 consecutive KVKs. It was unfortunate because I thought they were building a good thing there. Lambo has made new enemies in Canyon. I like that line. I like this defensive lineup. It doesn't win everything, right? But I love that attacking lineup with Ash YSG and the ZL Herman. And then you can see what Philip Siyaj does. So I know there are haters out there, Philip Siyaj, but hey. I'm going for it. He has to migrate before he enters KVK. Oh, that's true. That's true. Fix it, car. Fix it. You arrange it. You arrange it. Will y'all let me rally at least a couple of times? Yeah, you watch. They drop us in a KVK, and it's 2377 and 1029 versus 1960. All right, what do we got to do yet? We are way off track. We need 5 barbarians still. Oh yeah, let us put a formation on this dude. It's Barb Day, right? I'm getting 3rd in MG, I might as well do some barbs. Oh, that's right. That's it. That's in a half hour, right? That hasn't started yet, has it, Pete? Let's go Rams. You know, now that the Packers are out of it, I would like to see Buffalo win it all. And I'm sorry, Buffalo. I just jinxed you by saying that. But they have got an absolutely fanatic fan base there in Buffalo. And I think they deserve a Super Bowl. Well, I think 93 lost some players when they wanted everybody to drop to, what, 70 million power, right? You know, I mean, I'm sorry, if I was in 1093 and they said, okay, we want to bring in a ton of migrants, everyone dropped to 70 million power, I'd be like, yep, see ya. Need a little break before you go into KVK? You're tired? I'm going to tell you this right now, Carr. It doesn't get any better the older you get. It takes me a solid 2 weeks to recover from KVK and get back to a somewhat normal sleeping schedule. I'm a Dolphins fan. How dare you say that? I'm sorry. I mean, the one player, I shouldn't say the one player, but there are more, but I think the best player never to win a Super Bowl, quarterback anyway, is Dan Marino. After his first season or two, I forget if he got there in his first season or his second, he never ever went back, and that's a shame. I mean, there are other deserving players, right? I think Barry Sanders, in my opinion, the best running back ever. Been a Chiefs fan since you were young. So how's it feel now to have every single Taylor Swift fan also be a Chiefs fan? I hate it, yeah. So my daughter likes Taylor Swift, okay? I'll admit that. But I told her if she ever wore a Kansas City Chiefs jersey in the house, I'd have her fucking bags packed and the locks changed within 15 minutes. She didn't like football though, so. So I was always Packers Broncos. John Elway, that man was incredible. Hey Dan. No, we're not kicking him. He is playing one more KVK and then he's quitting the game. And he's been upfront and honest and he's told us that. Sleep well, Carr. So after this next KVK, he's sending all his accounts to the cloud, and he's just he'll still be on our Discord, and I'm sure he'll still tune into live streams, but he's working 2 jobs right now. He doesn't have a lot of time, and to his credit, he understands that to remain in the kingdom, you need to be active. You need to put up numbers in KVK, and when we're fighting, he's doing his absolute best to fill everything he can with his farms. To try and find people to play on his accounts. But, no, he's not here. At least I haven't seen him. Thoughts on 3251 after our migration? I couldn't tell you. I'm not looking at every other kingdom and who they're getting in, buddy. I can go look. I don't know who's new to your kingdom and who's not. Yeah, there's just there's not enough time in the day for me to pay attention to who's migrating where. and still complete the 500 daily events that Rise of Kingdom seems to be throwing at us. Yeah, what was that? 12 billion power? Nice. Let's make it happen. The gay peacekeepers. That's happy, right? The happy peacekeepers.
Smile with horns, the gay peacekeepers.
Thanks for the 10 pounds, Car. Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I don't know enough about your kingdom to say whether good, bad, or indifferent. I mean, based on the KVK wins, looking good, looking good. Wow, that's an old account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, probably Kingdom 1400, 1500 started in that range, I would guess. Yeah, looks like you had a lot of people migrating into that kingdom that were older players. Yeah, hard to tell without knowing all your stats. R2 should be new migrants. Quite a few in that 70 to 70. Nice. Nice. Now, I mean, I don't know these people from Tom, Dick, or Harry. But hey, looks like you're well on your way. I mean, it's hard to judge a migration just on kills and deaths, right? The number of accounts being bought and sold these days, you never know. You never know the game IQ of a player just based on their kills and deaths. That's one of the reasons that we do voice interviews for all the people that we bring into our kingdom, to ensure that they have a personality that's going to fit in with the group that we already have here. Then that's most important. You bring in one player with a toxic personality and it can kill your kingdom. Oh, who's buying New World bundle? Nugget, is that you? Where are you going? Going to make sure that they have a high game IQ. The last thing a lot of our older players want to do is be teaching people how to play the game. We're always happy to have discussions about equipment and armaments and commander pairings and so on and so forth. But yeah, teaching people how to control their marches, how to manage their marches, how to attack targets and that sort of thing. No, thank you. Now, there's a lot of kingdoms that have kill point chasers, exactly. Got it, Master. Not saying that 3251 is like that, but very nice. Yeah, if you're doing recruiting the right way, you're interviewing those players. So, at least in my opinion, that's how you recruit players. You don't recruit players just by stats, right? I mean, I know players with 8 billion kill points, all from cheeseburgering. Those are not kill points, in my opinion. Skill points should not count unless you're outside of your city for more than 10 seconds. In the same respect, that's another thing on my wish list, right? Once you dispatch troops from your city, if you're in war frenzy, once you dispatch troops from your city, you shouldn't be able to recall them for 30 seconds. Thank you, Mims. Thank you, Weedy. What do we got to get yet? One Goldie. Where are we sitting now? I think I should have right around 700. 776. Nice. Absolutely, Nugget. You're 100% correct. I'm actually gonna... I'm taking notes right now, adding to my fix update wish list. Dead's breakdown by tier level. 100%. 100%. Like the skill points? Dead should have the same thing. I can delete that. Delete that. I mean, I have proof that all of my deads are T5s. Nope, sounds like you guys are doing things the right way, or what I consider to be the right way. You know, a lot of kingdoms, and two prime examples of this, and no offense to these kingdoms or the leadership of those kingdoms, of how not to recruit are probably 1307 and 2268. They died fairly quickly than when they came up against kingdoms that didn't back down. You know, a lot of their players were in it to win it when the going was good, but as soon as the going got tough, they were nowhere to be found. And do we always recruit the right player? No. There are times when we have to ask players to leave because their personality just doesn't fit in with the kingdom, or the way they play the game just doesn't fit in with the kingdom. I mean, one thing we say is, you know, if you're going to use pilots, it's your responsibility to ensure that they understand the rules and our style of gameplay. If your pilots break the rules on your account, or they chase kills, do not pay attention to markers, I do not want to hear "it wasn't me, it was my pilot" as an excuse. At the end of the day, your account and who plays on it is your responsibility, and you will be held accountable. We don't have a lot of players here that use pilots, maybe 5 or 6, myself not included. But you know, they just need to know that at the end of the day, it's their account. If they're giving someone access to their account, it's still their responsibility what that player does. Yeah, I've always said, Master, losing a KVK is not the worst thing in the world. You find out who is loyal to the kingdom. You find out who is there for the kingdom, who is there for each other, who enjoys playing with that group. The players you don't want in your kingdom are the players that do. Oh, we lost. We suck. I'm leaving. Right? What's going on, Electro King? If you guys did not know already, Electro King is the guy who does all my graphics for me. Everything. Intros, outros, overlays, thumbnails. You name it, he does it. He does a fantastic job. Outstanding customer service. Very good prices. And he knows the game. I mean, you can go to somebody on Fiverr who's never played this game before and get graphics that are not in the Rise of Kingdoms style. You need graphics of any kind, even if it's for your business. Electro King's a man. What was it? Last night, or yesterday, Sunday morning. Okay, this no lie. Sunday morning at 9:14 a.m. I sent him the PDF of the new commander, the new cavalry rally combo commander. 9:14 a.m. I sent him the PDF. 9:50. I said I need new thumbnails when time permits. 9:15 a.m. So within 1 minute he responds and he says, "Yes, sir." 9:15 a.m. I respond. I said, "No rush. I'm going to be offline most of the day watching football." 9:19 a.m. Literally, I tell him no rush. 5 minutes after I send him the image, he's got thumbnails in my inbox. I mean, seriously. Turning 40 today. Happy birthday, Electro King. I would play the happy birthday song, but last time I played it for Car, I got a copyright strike. No lie. No lie. So we can't do that. And if I start singing happy birthday to you, I guarantee your ears will bleed. Your ears will bleed, and dogs for a 5-mile radius will begin howling. Happy 40th, my friend. Only 14 more years and you catch up to me. Because I'm stopping count. I've stopped count. Well, I take that back. I should stop count when I hit 65, because then I can retire. Once I hit 65, I'm not counting any birthdays after that. Anybody know how to do this thoroughly, boss? I've never done this one. I get everything I need out of the shop without doing it, so. Yeah, I'm lazy. I can say it, I'm lazy. In any case, I'm going to see who else is streaming out there, see if we can get you over to somebody. Because it's almost football time. We're going to watch some football. And hope the Rams can beat the Vikings. Looks like Mr. Chadsky is streaming, so we're going to send you over to him. I don't see anyone else out there. I officially retire on the 7th of August. Outstanding. Outstanding. This thing for him mid-stream. No, it ain't happening. All right, guys. Thanks for your time tonight. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know when we're going to stream again. There's not a whole lot to be streaming right now. Maybe we'll just spin the wheel again tomorrow and stream that. Something to do. In any case, when you get to Chad's streams, tell him hi from Lambo. And we'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a great rest of your day. And once again, Happy birthday, Electro King.